Okay, here we go. Step 9. Right, so this is building the filament geode, basically, I think. So, that's the wheel that John produced. I have had to just shave off a couple of little bits on the edges, just to make it turn nicely in there. It's not a loose fit, but it's not too tight either. That sits down there. But before that goes on, the Bowden tube, I think that's how you say it, needs to go in there. Okay. Now, the problem that I encountered with this step is that the screws that were provided for this are only 16mm long, whereas the component manual says that they should be 20mm long. And you can see here, there's only a couple of millimeters sticking out from there, and if we have to have another plate in there, as well as the, so we'll have a plate there and then the motor after that, there's not going to be a whole lot of thread going into that motor, probably, well, less than 1mm, I'd say. So, luckily, I have a whole lot of M3x20s left over from a helicopter project, so I'll be using those. It's a bit annoying that the right ones aren't provided, but that's the way it is. So, here's the Makibox as it stands now. So the way this works is this mounts like that, I think. I'll just have a look at that. So that goes on there, that mounts there, and the motor pops in there, and the whole lot bolts onto there. So, so I'll just grab one of those shorter screws and we'll just see exactly what happens when you do that. Okay, so with the 16mm ones provided, you don't have any, it's not possible to mount the motor, basically. With the 20mm ones, you've got a couple of millimeters, which should be plenty. So, yep, everyone with an early kit, just check that the bolts you've got are, in fact, 20mm long, not 16. You'll find out straight away if they're too short, I guess. And of course these ones are into metal because they're going right into the motor itself. So that's always nice. Okay, that's filament geode on. Now, this panel is this is one of the laser cut ones. I've pulled the paper off, which is actually easier said than done, this paper's a lot thinner and a lot stickier than I'm used to. So, yep, not the world's most fun job. But this panel doesn't have to go on just yet. I have to install the attachment components first. So, move the printer out of the way. If it looks like I'm trying not to hold stuff for too long here, it's because it's a lovely sunny day and everything's getting extremely hot sitting out in the sun. So, alignment doesn't matter too much for this, and I won't tighten it all the way. Okay, so that can still swivel a little bit. Okay, so we need more of these, one for each corner.